I know that you're drunk. Yeah. Tell me what you want after this club. No, you're nasty. Don't Uber out of my house and call a taxi.
Hey guys, it's your girl Joessy. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then hey, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get a flawless base, a flawless outcome. If you guys would like to see how I got this look, then stay tuned and keep watching. Enjoy. Grab a glass of wine and yeah. So I know I look crazy, but I've literally just like applied primer and done my eyebrows. You guys can tell the title, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a flawless beat. So the first thing that you actually need when doing a flawless beat is actually good skincare, a good skincare prep. So you might not have the best like skin, which is okay because I know not everyone is able to like, you know, have that amazing skin. What you do want to do is prep your skin. So you want to cleanse, tone, your serum, put your moisturizer and your SPF, and then yeah, that is the first step into like basically just having a really nice flawless makeup. Then you want to go in with the primer. The primer of my choice is my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer or my Hydro Grip, my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Really love that primer, but it's obviously running out, so you know I can't do that. And then you want to go in with the foundation of your choice. I'm actually going to use my NARS foundation. I haven't used my NARS foundation in a while. I think this foundation is a bit darker or more orangey or something. I'm going to be using a buffing brush. A buffing brush is also key to having that flawless skin. Like another buffing brush that I really love is my Zoeva 104 buffer brush. I 100% recommend this buffer brush. It is one of the best brushes out there. It's a little bit more on the pricier side, but you're getting your money's worth. So when buffing in your makeup, you want to push in your foundation. Yeah, you just want to push it in. I hope this is in focus. Yeah, another tip I like to do is I like to spray my foundation brush with my setting powder so that you know, I get like a nice pretty cover. Okay, so that's my foundation. My forehead, I know, looks really weird right now. I look really weird right now, but don't worry guys, you gotta trust the process. What I do like to do is I like to keep my foundation brush on me. I use it to help like blend in anything else. I'm gonna go in with my contour, and you guys already know me, my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop in the shade Deep Walnut. Yeah, I'm using this to contour the areas of my face, and then I'm gonna go in with my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the shade Caramel. I'm actually going in straight with my lighter shade because I don't want to waste any time, but I'm also gonna do my more skin tone shade also in a bit as well. So just gonna put that down there. You guys may be thinking, oh, that's a lot of concealer, but if you know how to blend, then that's the most important thing, guys. Like, as long as you just blend your makeup, trust me, no matter how much concealer you put, it doesn't matter. I do my makeup the way I like to do my makeup, so you know, if that's with a lot of concealer, that's with a lot of concealer, but it blends out and it looks good in the end. I'm going to be using my BH Cosmetics brush number 3. This is also like a similar kind of buffing brush. I'm going to use this to buff out my darker shade. So this brush is quite big, so that's why I have my foundation brush on deck. No, not have it too harsh basically. But yeah, I like to use liquids because liquids proper like melt in your skin. I feel like cream also does do the job as well. Cream also melts your makeup really well, I'm not gonna lie. But cream, I feel like you need experience. If you're gonna use cream, you need experience, because if you go wrong with cream, that's it. Like, it's a bit long unless you know how to like go in with your foundation brush and, you know, try to like blend it out and stuff. if you don't know how to liquid contour, then obviously this video is like really good, but I would say use a brush to blend out your makeup, because brushes are literally just it for me. Like, they're literally the best. Beauty blenders, I feel like beauty blenders soak up a lot of product. See guys, it was looking crazy at first with the foundation, but now that I've done my bronzer, my liquid contour is actually coming together. And with my foundation brush a little bit and just blend that a bit. Yeah, it's all about just using your brushes, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Spray. I'm using a concealer brush. I definitely recommend using a concealer brush to blend out your concealer, just because it just gives a more flawless, seamless finish. So yeah, and you guys will even see for yourself what I mean by that flawless, seamless finish. So one thing that I feel like really determines how your under eye is gonna look is whether you use like either a yellowy concealer, or whether you use a orange concealer, because a lot of girls, I feel like maybe a lot more darker skinned girls, they use more orangey concealers, and then that will give you more of like, you will still get a bright under eye, but I feel like you will look more orange, if that makes sense, as opposed to using like a yellow undertoned concealer, which will make you more brighter. I feel like yeah, I feel like it'll just look more brighter. Another concealer brush that I really do recommend is the Morphe M50 536 brush. This brush is really good for blending out your concealer on your under eye. It would have been good for me to have used it with like the different shades that I have. If I'd done like one layer and then another layer, and then on my second layer I like used that Morphe brush to blend out like one of my layers, that would have been good to use. But woo, that went on my eye. See how it's just all like, it's just all one, it's very seamless. Like, that is how your makeup is supposed to look like. And I feel like, you know, prepping your skin and using your spray as well really does help, and using like brushes, you know, I feel like brushes are expensive, like if you want like good quality ones, yes, but then again it's also about the way you blend your makeup. Like, that is ultimately the most important factor. That's what's going to give you that flawless finish. Using my Fenty and my Beauty Bakery to set my under eyes, and yeah, I'm actually going to set my under eye with my concealer brush, and then I'm gonna go in with my like beauty blender as well. now gonna go with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Oh, this is actually translucent honey. All this time I thought that was translucent, but it's translucent honey. And I put too much powder, way too much powder. So whilst that's setting and doing its thing, I'm then gonna go in with my Juvia's Place bronzer, and I'm gonna be using my BH Cosmetics V2 bronzing brush to bronze. You guys saw me use this bronzing brush in my UK Black Girl tutorial. I'm not gonna use a lot. I'm just gonna gradually add it on, and I'm actually gonna smile as well. See how brown this bronzer is? It's just adding color back into my face. It's not doing too much, and it's not doing barely anything. Like, you guys can see the structure and just how buff it looks. like. Yeah, not harsh at all, very flawless, just very skin like, guys. Trust me, it's all about how you blend your makeup, how you apply your makeup, and you know, ultimately, like, basically what brushes you use too. I'm gonna have to use wipes to wipe that off. But I'm going in with my Rimmel London Maxi blush. This is a staple blush. Yeah, you can get this in Superdrug, you can get this in Boots, anywhere. And I'm using my Wet n Wild blush brush. This has got some of my BH Cosmetics blush, but it's okay. So it's literally mixing the two together. That's very, very bright. Very bright. BH Cosmetics V1 brush to apply my powder, and I'm using my Holy Grail, the Morphe Filter 13 powder. This powder is amazing, guys. Like, it is literally so amazing. Like, if you guys don't have it, it's basically like a dupe for the MAC one, I would say. But yeah, all over my face but my under eyes. And already you guys can see the difference. It's just made me brown. Now that the powder is done, I am now going to wipe my under eyes with my ELF small tapered brush. This is my Holy Grail brush. I do like to get a lighter powder. So I have this MUA Pro Base Full Coverage Matte Pressed Powder. Anyways, and I like to take some of that and press it under so that it's like brighter. And I'm gonna go in just one more time, because I love a bright under eye. Well, that's not even mad. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to take my Meteor highlighter using my Nancy Face Shaper highlighter brush to highlight. Just gonna tap that. I like to put my highlighter on my cheeks, just a little bit above. I don't like to apply too much highlighter. And then a little bit on my nose, just a tiny little bit, so that it makes it glowy. I take my Showmans and I'm going to put that on my lids because I did not set my lids. I'm actually going to use a Real Techniques 308 brush and just take that highlight. all over my lids. And then this is basically the final look. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my Urban Decay All Nighter spray and spray soak that boy. And my Urban Charlotte Tilbury airbrush finish powder. And then I'm gonna get my beauty blender and dab in the setting spray. This also helps with flashback too. So yeah, forehead looking all sharp. I'm gonna get Trendsetter and I'm gonna outline a tiny bit, just a tiny little bit, because I don't like too much color on my lips. I feel like it just changes the look completely, as you guys may have seen in my last video. Then I'm gonna get my Too Faced lip injection lip gloss. I love this lip gloss, and I'm just gonna apply it like so. Getting the Rimmel London Day to Night mascara. I love this mascara for my bottom lashes because it just makes my bottom lashes so much longer. So guys, that is the final look. This is how you get a flawless base. All the products will be in the description down below. If you guys have any more questions, then feel free to ask me. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.